Welcome back. We're playing Darkest Dungeon and we are on our second week. Before we embark, I realized that we have to check the stagecoach. Because every week we have a chance to recruit some new heroes. This time we have a second Crusader, this is Bassett, and we have Malvesin, which is a Shield Breaker. Prone to investigating the dark arts, I have no idea what that means. Increased accuracy against marked enemies. Mankind hater. I don't really like Ashen, but I'm gonna recruit her.
Shifting, swaying. She mesmerizes her prey before the final strike.
The experienced recruits. So realistically, what is this going to unlock? The ability to recruit higher level heroes. Can increase the size of the roster and the stagecoach network. Normally I think the roster is much smaller, but we have a lot of modded heroes. So it makes sense that we have a much larger roster. The network, we can increase the number of available heroes to 3. So each week we're gonna have 3 new heroes. I like that idea. We don't need to increase the size of the roster at this point.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the damned.
Nocturnal. So maybe we can use this Crusader when we venture out in total darkness. From what I understand, you get a lot more loot when you fight in zero light. Inspiring Cry.
A mighty sword arm anchored by holy purpose. A zealous warrior.
A zealous warrior. Do we need any of those? No. So we have a couple of options here. We have a medium and we have a short. So medium ones will allow you to camp, which allows you to recuperate, also get some decent buffs. These are the camping skills. Not really familiar with those though. We're gonna have to figure them out as we play. The lucky dice. We have no jester though. That is a sturdy faceplate for the Thrall class. The Choir Hunter, a calming incense. No, we could try this one. I think this idol is a bit more valuable when we finally get an antiquarian. So who are we going to bring with us? Can try Reynold, but at the same time, he is a kleptomaniac. Dismas has the yips. You know, let's try the Shield Breaker here. I like that idea. Can also use our Vestal, can heal us. The scouting chance is probably a good idea. And maybe Dismas too. He hates the Eldritch. I mean, I think it makes a lot more sense to take Reynold. Can use this from the 3rd position. I think it's fine, honestly. If we want to unlock new skills, we have to pay the guild a visit, but we need to complete more quests. Worst case scenario, well, we die and we try again next week. Maybe with new heroes. Can try to provision. Do I want... Yeah, I think the shield breaker should be in rank 3. Or maybe in rank 1 as well. Can use Impale. Go back. Can move even further back. We have Pierce that can hit any rank. That's interesting. Right, enough time wasted. Selected this one. Take 2 shovels. Few bandages. 2 of those. Yep. Decent amount. I think that should cover it. The ruins bear all the signs of our ancestors' frenzied digging.
The
He
fiends
dug too
must be
deep.
driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
So this wing of the estate is split into essentially 2. Let's try the left one first. And
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
I like the idea of an extra torch. That was a nice dodge. I want to see more of that. Nothing here. Oh, he keeps it because he's a kleptomaniac. Right, I forgot about that. And the salamander is compulsive. We got a key at least. What are those? Sure. Let's try stunning one of them. Both resisted. Okay.
Be gone, fiend.
And now they're stunned too. Okay. That worked.
Exposed to a killing blow.
No, for a critical, it didn't do a lot of damage.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
Could definitely use a bit more torchlight.
Back to the pit. As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Do I need this char? Might as well equip it. Empty room as well. Didn't manage to dodge this one.
Ancient traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood. A fortune waiting to be spent.
We have to remember she is obsessive compulsive. So what is this? Just an altar? Room battle with a curio, right? Brought a lot of food. I don't think we're gonna run out. The bookshelf. We can skim through the volumes. Unsettling passages.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
So what was the point of that? Just extra stress? Doesn't sound good. Oh, look who it is. Okay, I like that dodge a lot. So we know the Acolyte is also using the incantations. The Goblet is also a lot of stress. I don't like this. So I think the soldier should be the first priority.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay, that one is done. Reynold is also becoming stressed.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay, no more stress here.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Let's get rid of the Acolyte.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
And we're also bleeding. Yeah, I think we can fix that.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Okay, she's gone. Bypasses stealth, increases crits. I don't know, is that even good?
Grievous
Another critical
injury.
strike.
Palpable fear.
Okay, we should definitely heal just a bit. Can probably finish it off. Oh no. Can slightly move forward. 1 damage.
Their formation is broken.
I think a healer here was the right idea. So we found a couple of deeds busts. Citrines. This one is locked. Can use one of these keys. Only 300 gold. Oh, there is a trap. There's a room with a curio. An Iron Maiden. I think we can use... Can I use a bandage here? No. Can I use a key? No. Maybe we need something else. Maybe we need an anti-venom. Usually you can interact with these curios in favorable ways, but I don't remember much. I remember that there are a couple of confession booths in these ruins, and you can use holy water to perform a ritual and reduce your stress, but that's about it. 60, 70. Let's try. Spiders. Well. I think these are a bit more dangerous because they can stun us, mark us. Okay, one is done. They can bleed, right? Yeah, they can. Only have 20% resistance. Hey, at least we're not stunned, right?
Another one falls.
No corpses here. Okay. That's a good thing, right? Could definitely use a heal. 5 points. That's not enough.
This expedition at least promises success.
We have one more journal, the Blackest of Fates. So we need to find 5 of these before we can read the entire story. So we do not have the anti-venom. That is unfortunate. Dedicated to unholy abominations. Perhaps a great power lies within. I think we can cleanse this to reduce our stress. We used the holy water on the fountain. Oh, we purified it. God-fearing? Oh, we removed a quirk. Okay. That was a good thing, right? We removed one of the negative quirks. It was not kleptomania. That is another fight. We have to... yeah. We have to heal the Crusader here. I'm starting to worry for his safety. That was a good dodge. Are they getting stunned? No. Resisted. Perfect. They didn't resist the stun. Okay. Let's try to heal here.
A death by inches.
Can heal again. Hopefully we can do it before the enemies die. Well, we can keep one alive. That's probably the best way to go about this fight. Can heal again. Now, then again, maybe marking him is not a good idea. We sure dodge a lot. I don't know. When you're too lucky in this game, it means it's going to swing around. That's why I'm usually somewhat apprehensive. Not much we can do, though. Right, so the Vestal can heal us.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
There was no point in that. We took more damage than what we healed. It happens, though. The blood.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
The call is unyielding. The urge is irresistible. Is that added by a mod? I honestly do not remember this item. Either by a mod or unsettling passages. It's a bit too quiet. So the first wing we explored thoroughly, found pretty much everything. There was this sarcophagus, but so he stole a couple of
gold, trinkets and baubles.
Couple of pages, a lot of gold too.
Blood.
Bandits. No, brigands. Even worse. Cutthroats. Well, we've seen the one with a musket. I mean, they're not that dangerous. The ones with a musket, I mean. Can I stun one of these? Yes, we can. Even got some light.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
He's done. Can lacerate once again. That was solid. A debuff to reduce dodge. That's fine. I think the Crusader is in a greater danger here. Two damage. Do we need even more light? Probably not. Let's finish this fight.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Yep, don't you forget it.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Starting to wonder, is it time to camp? Honestly, it might be.
The light, the promise of safety.
Spiders. Okay, good. Should focus down these because they stun you and mark you.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Well said. Perfect dodge. Can use lacerate again.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving. Executed with impunity.
Doing really well so far.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Not gonna lie, this is going a lot better than what I initially expected. Maybe this took a turn for the worse. This one might be a problem. Okay, let's try to stun. Can stun the cutthroat. No, he resisted. And he retaliates. No, we resisted. Okay, that's good. Can probably focus them down.
The ground quakes.
That was a solid hit. Everybody's stressed and bleeding. Resisted. Oh, that is unfortunate. Okay, I think this one is almost dead. Four damage. Can try the bleed too. Oh, resisted. That is unfortunate.
A dizzying blow to body and brain. prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Okay, they're bleeding. I think I want to stun this one.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Okay, takes care of that. Who needs healing? Realistically, everyone. They both dodged. Yeah, that's not a good sign. So I think this is the perfect opportunity. He can heal a bit here because he cannot use blanket fire anymore.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
2 damage. I can live with that.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
And we have another bust. Oh, not enough. What can I do here? I can get rid of those? Yeah, sure. There's a key. Had no effect. Slightly ajar. Thanatophobia. That is a negative one, isn't it? Yeah. Increased stress if health is below 50%. So we should probably leave these alone. We could try to camp right now. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's heal a bit.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Right, that worked. We have a zealous speech to reduce the stress damage, reduce stress as well. Probably pretty good. Remove the mortality debuffs. So these mortality debuffs only appear if you are very close to dying. Accuracy and dodge. Overclock. Okay. So we can cast... I think I like this zealous speech here. So critical strike speed plus 10 dodge. That sounds perfect. What a rush. We can bless... I think we can bless the Shieldbreaker here. Or maybe the Crusader. And I guess now we can rest. No other ability we can use. I don't think we're gonna need something like this. Just realize that it has a negative effect. Reduces dodge. Run out of wood.
And now, the darkness holds dominion.
What? We're ambushed.
Black as death.
I did not expect that. Take care of it. Okay, we can slide forward.
A powerful blow.
The overclock is working.
Is struck. A blazing star is born.
And hopefully we can now finish the dungeon. Even more unsettling passages. I get annoyed that then she dodges a trap like this. This is a special one. The Gothic girl. Who is compulsive and thanatophobic, and of course has the social anxiety. It's them that are surprised. Can use Captivate here. I think the Arbalist is a higher priority. Again, the soldiers are pretty annoying too. They do a lot of damage. We're dodging like it's nothing. Actually, the Salamander is. The others not so much. Stunning everything.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
But we do not have enough room. So let's equip this one. Somehow I doubt we're gonna need the bandages. We don't have a key for the box though. Oh, wait a minute. What if it's actually a mimic? I don't think I can fight a mimic. Okay, we're gonna ignore it. We're close to the end. We can heal or we can stun. I think I want to stun. It gets some light as well. They're still alive. We can fix that. Can we? 85% chance. Can I heal? Probably won't make a big difference. What is this?
A trifling victory.
Serrated
But a victory
segments
nonetheless.
for the Choir Hunters. Plus 66% bleed amount when applied, but reduces damage by 25% overall. Okay, let's place that here. Probably won't need more light. 95.
In radiance, may we find victory.
I think that works. 750. So the Journal of Darius. I think we have another page of this one. I definitely want to bring it back. What? No? Are we ready to move? Oh, look. Everyone is getting stressed out. Perfect. We don't have to worry about him anymore. We missed. Can possibly stun the cultist. $10 points. Good. So she's going to move forward. We can hit her now. Yeah, that was a good dodge. She has 13 points of dodge. Resisted. So that was the cultist. Can use lacerate. I don't think there's any point. Can debuff to reduce accuracy.
Obliterated.
So Captivate is one of the more powerful abilities here. Can stun. It's going to die though. Let's heal instead.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
We cannot bring the gold back. Maybe get rid of the holy water. Increase resistances. Okay. Oh, that was it. Can continue or we can leave right now. Out of the trap. I want to try the curio here. And then we can leave. I'm not touching the chest because it could be a mimic.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Let's get out of here.
More bones return to rest. Devils remanded to their abyss.
Decent amount of loot. Definitely a lot of gold. The sapphires also contribute a bit. And now we have this carapace idol. So not a bad week. Even got exciting towards the end. So we have The Nervous Quirk and the Unholy Slayer. The increased stress is probably awful. Misses the spot. And the Eldritch Slayer. More worried about Kleptomaniac here.
Though long years may seek to separate them, action and consequence will invariably have their dreadful reunion.
A maddening whine. So clouds of mosquitoes and other pests continue to descend upon the hamlet with maddening persistence. So persistent mosquitoes and... I'm not sure what that means. So Rue has a new quirk, Resolution. Has now sworn off liquor. I guess she wasn't prepared for it. Unlock the blacksmith and also the guild.
The bellows blast once again. The forge stands ready to make weapons of war.
Okay. So what can we increase here? Oh, nothing. Okay, that was weird. What about the guild?
Make no mistake, we will face ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready.
Skill upgrades. So we can unlock pretty much everything that was not available by default. That's actually pretty good. The sanitarium is not unlocked, and the survivalist also requires a few more quests. So who is going to require some stress relief here? I think Rutu. How much stress did they even recover? 32. Yeah, that's not a lot. Compulsive. I really like Faintry, but she has way too many negative quirks at this point. Can pray, meditate. Yeah, she can meditate. So I think this is going to settle it. We have a couple of trinkets now. This is a very, very useful button. Unequips all the trinkets. You can also sort them by rarity. Sure. Have a rare one and an uncommon one. But I think that is it for this week. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next dungeon.